Audible.
Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Sisters and brothers, and all Sky members and trustees, good evening, all of you. Today, food for thought topic is cultivate good habits. Our Swamiji also has given very nicely. I would like to explain in Tamil as well. மனிதன் பழக்கத்திற்கும் விளக்கத்திற்கும் இடையே போராடிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறான், which means the human being or a man is struggling between the philosophy as well as the habits. So based on this, today I would like to give this food for thought topic, cultivate good habits. Before talking about this good habits, let me talk about cultivate. How can we cultivate good habits in our brain? So I would like to share some scientific information about our brain and its functions. One small story or maybe small information. Let me start with the state Odisha, which is border of Andhra Pradesh. It's a south part of Odisha, which is elephant country completely. It's a rural part of Odisha. It's extremely susceptible to elephant attacks. Very oftenly this happens, where the huge elephant, it just breaks the stone wall with its feet and walk into this village to eat the cabbages growing over there. Once I found during my visit, these huge creatures or elephant tied by the legs to the little wooden pegs stuck in the ground. I have asked the elephant trainer for my curiosity, how in the world the huge elephant tied by the little ropes to wooden pegs. Elephant, they have ability to uproot huge trees from the ground. The elephant trainer, yes, replied, sir, it's all consequences of conditioning. When the elephant was little baby, we have conditioned it, which means we have tied it by legs, a small peg. At the time, it did not possess the power to pull it out, the elephant. As it grew up, it became conditioned for that. The moment the rope around it, the huge elephant feels that it has lost its freedom. Likewise, like the elephant, we too get conditioned with our habits. Habits, it can be good habits or bad habits. Our brain doesn't know is it good or bad. These habits can work to our utmost detriment or our absolute benefit. Either it can be positive or negative. You can compare another one example. You can compare our habits to macro in the Excel sheet, which we are using for calculation purpose, which all we aware. A macro placed on a cell does a certain computation. It doesn't care whether you feed it the right information, mean properly or wrongly. It will do its work based on the data in the cell. If your macro is wrong, you are going to get wrong result or messed up sheet, Excel sheet. With this two example, similarly, People also establish very harmful habits themselves and find that they are in the grip of laziness, they are in the grip of negativity, or some extent they are in the grip of chemical addictions. How does this happen? It's all consequences of habits. Let us understand one more thing, the habit loop. Let us say you just came from office, you back from office, and you are feeling very drained and tired and oppressed. As a form of relief, you sat on your sofa before the TV, and for a little enjoyment, you took a cup of coffee or tea with some sandwich or anything. The consequences was you experienced a certain amount of mental relief and some extent sensual pleasure. Now let us say you repeated this behavior for a month's time or maybe 2 months time. What was the consequences? Your mind created a habit loop or chain. Now the moment you came from office, or maybe the moment you come and sit on the sofa, this act as a trigger for the brain. This act as a trigger for the brain. The brain then perform the action of creating the desire for the coffee or tea and sandwich and then enjoyment of the TV. So when you indulge in it, the reward is the little pleasure. The reward is the little pleasure that the brain gets. That pleasure solidifies habits and makes the habit loop very stronger and stronger in the mind. This is how basically the brain works. Whenever you wish to do any activity, the brain fires up the neuron in the sensoriomotor region. However, the brain has the self-programming ability. When it sees something, it's get repeated. It creates shortcut for it, and it stores them in the basal ganglia. That's why the repetition makes something easier and easier and easier, whichever activity. In other words, we can say the habit forms naturally or it comes naturally. This is habit forming nature of brain. And also, social scientists have studied why some family develop habit of fast food or maybe hotel food very oftenly. It found that when the fast food or new hotel or any restaurant moved into the neighborhood, they first went to try it out. However, the taste of the food reward for the repetition of the action. If you like some food or taste, you may go again and again. That's called a repetition. When they started doing it again and again, the more looking at the restaurant or maybe McDonald's or any new restaurant served as a trigger for the brain to create desire for the fast food or maybe the hotel food and indulge in it, provided that reward for the brain, thereby making the habit deeper and deeper. In fact, scientists also have discovered that even after surgeries in the brain, even after surgeries in the brain, our habitual pattern doesn't change. Yet there is a hope. It was also found that when this fast food or maybe the new restaurant moved out from the neighborhood, within a year or 2 years, the habit also died away. which means we need to understand our brain is neuroplastics, which has flexibility. We can either neglect it and also allow bad habits to get established, or we can control it and adorn ourselves with the powerful habits. When you see somebody with a great self-discipline and self-control, you look and wonder, how did this person get there? It was all a question of struggling hard in the beginning to establish or cultivate some good habits in the life. This is how it works. For another example, you must have seen in the television, if you are launching any rocket to the satellite, initially that rocket required more fuel to break the gravitational force. Similar way, even if you want to implement any habit, either good habit or bad habit, initially we need to give little more efforts. So whenever we do something, at first we consciously incompetent. For example, you can recall your childhood age. You are trying to learn bicycle. So when you are trying at the first time, we were consciously incompetent. From where we move to the stage of conscious confident. So once you learned, you're moving to the next stage. That's called conscious confident. From there, again, we move to the stage of unconscious confident. You can take another one example. You are going for a car driving class. So initially, you were conscious but incompetent. Once you got the license, you are conscious as well as confident. Once you practiced well, maybe 1 year or 2 years later, you will be unconscious but also confident. So the secret of progress is to exert yourself initially towards the good behavior until the naturally it comes. Once the habit is established, the good behavior comes to us, and it's called natural habit. This is the power of habits. Habits can be, we can refer into physical activity, that can also refer into mental activity. Those mental habits or mindset that we establish or cultivate. With this information, I would like to share about some other good habit for the Sky members or Sky practitioner. Since we all are doing regularly the exercise or meditation or kaya kalpa or introspection, whatever it may be, how we can strengthen our habits during this particular lockdown period. Now partly, like, people are going to office or some are working from home, so we are not completely free now. So during this lockdown period, what are the habits we can strengthen as a Sky member? Then in addition to that, I would like to share some good habits for the common man or common people. So I am here because I love to help the people to form long life habits. So consider you have 30 minutes time. Maybe after 30 minutes, you have very important assignment. So you have two options. Either you want to meditate or you want to do exercise. You consider our exercise simplified exercise or meditation. Which one you will prefer? Of course, I will prefer meditation. So first good habit, in my opinion, I would like to propose meditate. For every danger, by considering this COVID situation, I would like to share some information about this danger. For every danger, there is an opportunity, which means in Chinese, I don't know how to spell it. In Chinese, there is a word, it's called Wei Ji. which means V means danger, G means opportunity. It's combination of danger and opportunity. So this COVID situation giving opportunity to travel inside and meditate on our own life force. We'll try to touch our other end of our mind. So when we are in the silence, that God speak to us. So here is an opportunity to travel inside. There is one very famous quote which is coming very often in the WhatsApp as well. If you can't go outside, go inside. Am I right? So we are also our simplified Kundalini Yoga, Sky Yoga Dubai have organized beautiful sections in the morning as well as in the evening time. So our twice a day meditation habit become more and more stronger during this lockdown period. Am I right? So we do meditation in the morning at 7 o'clock, and also we do meditation in the evening, one in English, one in Tamil. So this habit become more stronger during this lockdown period. So let us continue this trend. So meditation is one of the good habit, great habit for the Sky members. We need to continue on this. We have to strengthen on this. So this is first habit. Then second one, I would like to recommend or propose exercise and Kaya Kalpa. We are doing regularly, but still we need to strengthen our habit. I met one of my friend some time ago. He is a bit fat and due to obesity, and he was sharing his experience. He was doing some other exercise, maybe jogging or walking or gym, anything. So he was telling, during my exercise, my skin flushed, my heart raced, I got sweaty, short of breath. It's very dangerous. I don't want to do it. Some XYZ exercise. Here, our Swamiji has given very beautiful exercise. It's very simple, sweatless exercise. All we know, people from the age of 8 to 80 can do this exercise in such a way he has designed and given to us. I bet my friend, morning before taking cup of tea, take this as a sankalpa or solution or promise that my day will not go without doing this simplified exercise. I am sure that the day will be very beautiful after this our exercise. So we need to follow this exercise and meditation for our own transformation. Here's some inspiration for you to exercise regularly. People normally think that if you are doing exercise, it's a punishment for your body. It's not the case. Exercise is a celebration of what body can do, not a punishment what you ate. Not a punishment what you ate. People, you must have heard, people must be sharing their experience. I had a heavy food in the afternoon time, so I want to burn my calories. So this is not punishment for your body. Exercise is a celebration of what body can do. Exercise is not only changing our mind, as all we know, it changes our body, mind, attitude, and also the good mood. Our limitation is only our mind. So let us do the exercise very regularly. Success is nothing more than a simple discipline practiced every day with self-discipline. So we start our exercise at 6 o'clock. Let us continue and do this exercise very regularly and strengthen this practice. And the third one, of course, along with exercise, we do Kaya Kalpa as well. Kaya Kalpa, I would like to share this information because this video or audio, whatever, it's floated in YouTube as well. So many people are listening to this maybe after a few days or a few weeks. Let them also understand what is the strength of our simplified Kundalini Yoga system and what are the parameters we have. So Kaya Kalpa, body plus immortality. Kaya Kalpa. For centuries, both scientists and philosophers have been preoccupied answer for these three important questions. As all we know, why do we age? Why do we fall in sick? Why do we die? Our Swamiji has given systematic and logical view of finding answer for these three questions. Therefore, he has developed the Kaya Kalpa to create great immunity power to live long and live youthfully. So, of course, our Sky Yoga Center Dubai is conducting Kaya Kalpa Yoga monthly once. We are happy here to teach you for the new members or your friends. So, this is second good habit of Sky members, which we need to strengthen more and more. Third one, serve to Guru, Guru Seva. Who were your Guru? Of course, in this audience, Vedatri is our Guru, Maharishi is our Guru. Serve to Guru, some way, somehow, spreading his message. Even you can pick up a book and read it. Share with your friends or educate your children about this Vedatriyam, or just participate in the group meditation and group exercise, or you can do some kind of simple donation. That's also kind of service to our Guru. It can be anything as you like today meditation, and also the food for thought. You can read and listen again and again. The divine world is waiting for us. So today people, maybe 20 or 30 people are listening to this. Let us make it 50, 100 and 200. Let us spread this world peace towards all over the world. Even if you are interested, you can take any of these sections. Our Sky Yoga Dubai is very happy to accept you. This is an excellent opportunity for us. Not just a practitioner of Sky Yoga, also be a master or presenter for this great system. So third great habit which we need to follow as a Sky practitioner, serve to Guru. Then fourth one, I would like to say the good habit for the Sky practitioner, prayers and blessings. You start your day when you get up from the bed. You just go to your balcony, look at the view, sky, and bless all over the world peacefully. So, our Swamiji has given beautiful blessings. Start your day with the prayer and end your day with the prayer. Whenever prayer becomes your habit, the miracles become your lifestyle. So that's what he has indicated. And also, Swamiji also given very confidently, blessings have power to bring world peace within 5 minutes. Let the people of the world sit together and bless the world. So there will not be any COVID-19, there will not be any coronavirus, there will not be any war. So all our blessings towards the world peace, and also especially now these days, our WCSC have included some special blessings also. So we need to bless all the heroes, who are doctors or nurses, who are all giving great contribution for the society at this moment. So prayers and blessings also very important, great habit of Sky practitioner. Till world peace prayer, we need to sit down and listen and carefully and consciously we need to bless complete world. So this is fourth habit of Sky practitioner. And fifth great habit or good habit, I would like to say, digital social distancing. As all we know, everybody aware of social distancing. So today also there was a message in the WhatsApp. Our Swamiji has very clearly declared about this social distancing very long back. How many distance we need to keep. If you are in the crowded place, how the virus will spread through your breath. So these are all the things, which is, coming in the WhatsApp. It's spreading, very virally. So when you get up in the morning, what we read, we pick up the mobile phone, bad news, sad news, lots and lots. So we should keep digital social distancing. During this particular time, we need to avoid all this negative information which is coming in. So small statistical data about this social digital around the world in 2019 example, the complete population is 7.6 billion. In that, 5.11 billion people are mobile users. In that again, 4.38 billion people are continuously using this internet, and 3.48 billion people are actively in the social media, and only 3.25 billion people are all the time engaged with mobile and social medias. So this is what small statistics about social media. The reason why we are telling today, most of the people having sleeping disorder, mainly due to social media. So good reason to put down your mobile phone. You will have more free time, less comparison, decreased anxiety. You will have better sleep, and also you will have personal growth. My friend, it is good time to practice our regular sleeping pattern. So digital social distancing also one of the important good habit which we need to follow at this moment. So I summarize again this 5 good habits which we need to follow as a Skype practitioner: meditation as well as silence, 2, exercise and kaya kalpa, and 3, serve to guru, number 4, prayers and blessings, number 5, digital social distancing. So I am sure this 5 great habits we need to form long lasting and everlasting. So this set of exercise definitely will help us for the great success. With this information, also I would like to share 10 important good habits of successful people which we have seen during our last section also. I would like to remind once again, 10 great habits of successful people or highly effective people. One is wake up early morning. Number 2, learn from failures. Number 3, read, read, and more about this inspirational books, or as Swamiji has given more than 85 books. We can choose any book in any language and we can read more and more, and make sacrifices in your life. And mild procrastination, which means postponing the activities, postponing some kind of task, so that we need to avoid. Always look for self improvement, and 2 common habits, as I said, meditation and exercise, and the last one is time management. So these are all 10 great habits for successful people. So great habit of successful people, highly effective people. So with this information, I'm concluding my food for thought topic today. Thanks for this great opportunity. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, prosperity, wisdom, and peace. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you.
Be blessed.